Hello everyone, welcome to AS online class and this is Narendra. So, this is specially for the examination conducted by RRB and SSC examination. So, today's topic is the simple and compound interest. It is a practice season and you will find that the question level will be on the RRB and SSC level. Okay, let us begin here the very first question, and some of the question will be very direct and some of the questions you will learn the new method to answer the question. So, let me read out this particular question. What is this question is all about? If the amount on a certain principal for 3 years at 12% rate of interest compounded annually is 12,000. Amount is 12,000. And you know that amount is nothing but the amount is equal to principal plus interest, whether it is a simple interest or compound interest. So, what will be the amount after 4th year? So, this amount is after 3 years, is it? After 3 years. What will be the amount after 4th year? Think of it. I will give 30 seconds for you to answer this particular question. Okay. So, by the time I will see if anyone answering the question. Let me see that you have 30 seconds to respond. You have 30 seconds to respond. I can see that 7 seconds at my end. The time is over. Anusha, very good evening. Venkat, very good evening. Option B, 13,440. Okay, let me see that option B, 13,440 is correct or not. Yeah, it is correct, Mr. Venkat. Beautifully you have done. What you understand, what Venkat has already understand is the principal. What is that amount? Amount given at the end of 3 years, that is 12,000. That's become a principal, and what will be the amount after 4th year. So, this is 3rd year, at the end of 3rd year. So, at 4th year, that means there is only 1 year gap from here to here, that is what the Venkat has understood. So, when 1 year gap is there, so this has become principal and I need to find out the 1 year interest and add up to 12,000, you are getting the answer. Yeah. Well done, my dear friend. So, what is 12% of 12,000? 12% of 12,000 is nothing but I will be getting 12, that is 144. So, the interest for 1 year on 12,000 will be 1,440. Is that? So, this is my principal and this is the amount. When I add up this one, so I will be getting that 13,440. So, for Venkat is concerned, he is very clear about this concept. So, it is good. I am moving on to the next question, and which is this. Before I move on to the next one, you are expected to understand this part, and what is this part is, this is the amount at the end of 3rd year will become the principal for the 4th year. Amount at the end of 4th year will become principal for 5th year. And the similar way, since there is only 1 year gap, so for 1 year the simple interest or compound interest, there is no difference. Simple and compound interest will remain same. So, that is what your Venkat has understood. Whether it is a simple interest or compound interest, it does not make any difference. So, I have simply calculated 12% on 12,000 and I added that interest to the principal to answer the question. Okay, well done. So, the next question on your board is this. So, look at this part. This is a practice, Venkat. The compound interest received on a certain amount for 2nd year, it is not after 2 years, for 2nd year is rupees 250. So, what will be the compound interest for 3rd year on the same amount at the rate of 12% per annum? So, it is again I will show you how to answer this question, but before that didn't I give the time? Acha, before that let me explain that. Look at this one, for first year that's 20,000 is the principal and the rate of interest is 10% compound interest. So, first year it is 2000, here it is 2000 plus another 200 over here, it is 2000 plus another 200 plus here 2200 is there, on that you will be getting another 10% here. So, this is your third year interest. So, what happens if I have this first year interest, can I find out the second year interest? It is only the rate of interest 10% is there, calculate 10% of the interest and add up, you are getting the second year interest. So, first if you have the second year interest, so can you get the third year interest? Yes, I will take the 10% of this, which is 220. So, when I add up 220 to this, I will be getting third year interest. So, your question is here, please answer the question and I give 30 seconds for you to answer it. And I know the Venkat must have answered the question. Aim, very good evening. Very good evening. I am very happy to see you on the board. Aim. Okay. So, someone can please answer the question. I explained over here how this if first year interest is there, how can I get the second year interest? So, simply 10% rate of interest 10%. So, calculate on this interest 10% and add up to the first year interest, you are getting second year interest. Similarly, if I have the second year interest, I need the third year interest. So, calculate 10% of second year interest, add to this, you will be getting the third year interest. So, here is 280. Okay, Appal Naidu, very good evening sir, very good evening. So, 280, that means did I give that option 3 you are talking of? Is it option 3? If anyone can confirm, aim, it's good. Aim is saying that option C. So, option C is correct. So, this is again the concept, is a very basic concept. I know the second year interest. So, if you know this concept, that second year interest is already given to us is how much, 250, and I know the rate of interest 12%. If I need the third year interest, so 250 second year interest plus 12% on this. So, what will be 12% on 250, and that comes 112. So, add 112, you will be getting this one as are we talking about 12%? Yes. So, 12%, where did I miss this one? 12%, that means will it be this one? Am I making any mistake in the calculation? So, 12% of this. So, let me write down in this way. So, 12 5 is 60, carry 6, and 12 to 24 plus 6, which is 30. So, I am getting 280. So, you rightly understood this. So, I just wanted to explain this concept through this example, that interest on interest, if you have to find it out for the second year interest, third year interest, even if you have the third year interest, how do you get the fourth year interest? Well done. So, the next one over here, the Venkat and all, is this question. So, let me move on to this and let me see how much time you will take to answer this question. The amount received at 8% per annum compound interest after 3 years is given to us. So, what is the principle? It is a very simple. We know the R, we know the T, and we know the A. What I need to find out is P. Come on, take the 30 seconds and answer the question. You all know that all the examinations are going to come. It's consider it as a practice practice one. And how much is the answer? 30 plus 30. Aim Venkat rightly said. By mistake I wrote 112. It is 30. Okay, come on. Answer the question here. Answer the question. So, it is a calculation speed only, or else we all know that A is equal to A is equal to P into R plus 1 by 100 to the whole power 2. 62,500. Appalnadu is very good. For you, option D, 62,500. Let me say M and Appalnadu, your answer is correct. Yes, my dear friend, your answer is 100% correct. So, what you might have done, that is the amount is already given to us. So, the amount 72,000. So, you already know it, but still let me write down that 72,000, how much? This is 900. 72,900 is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100, that is 8 by 100 to the whole power 2, and you simplified it. In other word, I can see I notice that here with 4 2 times with 4, this is 25 times. So, 27 by 25. So, what I am going to do is 72,900 and 25 into 25 will come over here, and this is 27 into 27, and you beautifully notice that 27 square is 729. So, you must have cancelled this this part, this is 100. So, 625 followed by 20. Well done, my dear friends. 625 followed by 20. Let us take the second question. So, calculation clarity is there. Consider these all are practice. There is nothing tough question comes in RRB or a SSC, you are aware of that. Here, what is the question here? Allow me to read it. A sum amounts to rupees 8,028 in 3 years and rupees 12,042 in 6 years at a certain rate of interest. So, when the interest is compounded annually, find out the sum. Before I explain this question, I would like to bring it in your notice, this one. Look at this one, the 10,000 principal is there, 10%. Now, here 1,000 is the interest, 10%, and that is 11,000 is your amount. Here 1,000 plus another 100 comes over here. So, that is 1100. So, when you add 10,000 plus 1100, that is no 11,000 plus 1100, that comes 12,100. Then again this is your third year interest, and when you add the third year interest, you are getting the fourth year interest. Here the interest as well as the principal are in geometric progression. What is geometric progression? So, if x, y and z are in geometric progression, that means x by y ratio will be equal to y by z ratio. So, here the duration is same, that is from 1 year, and this is 1 year. So, you can notice that whatever the ratio I am getting over here, that is 11,000 by this one, that is 12,100 will be the same as 12,100 by 13,310 when the time period is same. So, you can see over here that is 1 by while I am cancelling this 0. So, this is 10 and 10 by 11. If you cancel this one, here also you will be getting 10 by 11. Now, knowing of this concept, let us answer the question, and your 30 seconds starts now. I am sure very easily you will be able to answer this question. Oh my God, oh my God. Okay, very welcome Vineet, very welcome. Please answer the question. 5.2, I can see that Appalnadu is saying 5.284. Look at his speed, 5.284. No, I do not have an option 5.284. Am I making any mistake over here? You know that you need to find out the principal. So, when you need to find out the principal, now from principal after 3 years, this is a 3 years gap, the amount is become 8,028, and after 3 more years the amount is become 12,042. So, if this is x, this is y, this is z, x by y is equal to y by z. So, please check your answer, my dear friend. So, it is a practice, I am not teaching anything new here. So, 5325, Vinith is saying 5325, option A 5, okay, shall I check, did I give the timing to you? Okay, I am checking the answer here, I am checking the answer. It's A, aim, you are right, 5325, yes, Vinith, you are right, well done, my dear friend. So, what you might have done, the moment you understood that the time period from P to this amount and from this amount to this amount is equal, then you must have written this one as P by 8028 will be equal to 8028 by this 12,042. You must have written this part. And after that, in the cancellation, I can see that it with 4,000 something, it may go for 2 times 4,014, 2 times with 4,014, 3 times. So, I can clearly notice that here, if I am comfortable with the calculation, this is 2 times and this is 3 times. With 3 you can cancel this number, multiply and then cancel. So, 3 2 6 and 3 6 is 18, 3 7 is 21 and 3 6 is 18 when you multiply with 2. So, you will be getting the answer, that is 2 6 is 12, carry 1, 14 and 1 15, carry 1 and 52 plus 1 is 53, 52 rightly answer the question. Your calculation is very accurate and very fast, well done. So, who are the people? Venkat has answered the question, Vinith answered the question. Hope Appal Naidu also understand how to respond to this type of questions. When the time gap is same, they are in a geometric progression in a compound interest, whether it is an interest, whether it is an amount, both are will be in the geometric progression. The next question on your board is this, my dear friend, and look at this question. I will first read and then I will give 30 seconds for you to answer it. What will be the compound interest on a sum of rupees 25,000 for 2 years at the rate of 12% per annum? Up to this is very clear. Compounded 8 monthly, it is not compounded yearly, compounded 8 monthly. Okay. So, compounded 8 monthly means here 2 years is there. I know that 24 months, it is compounded 8 monthly. So, how many 8s are there? So, obviously 3 8s are there. So, here n is equal to 3, and coming to rate of interest, it is 12% for per annum, that means for 12 months 12%. So, for 1 month 1%, for 8 months 8%. So, the this is 8% will be your R. This is what to be noticed, and after that you people are so smart, I am giving 30 seconds for you to answer this question. Come on. Oh my God, Appal Naidu has already answered it. 6493, 6493, that means you are saying option 3, option C, aim, option C. Oh, good. So, even at your end 14 second is there, 13 second, option C. So, many of you have already answered the question. Let me check the answer C is correct or not. So, answer C is 100% correct, 100% correct. Well done. So, what you might have done, let me see that. What you might have done, I need what will be the compound interest? I need the compound interest over here. So, and what is the amount? Amount is 25, principal is 25,000. I will try to answer in this way, that is 8% on 25,000. How much is that? 2,000. So, for first year 2,000, for second year 2,000, for third year 2,000, and on 2,000 again I need 8%. Are we working on 8%? Yes, 8%. That comes 160, and here also I will get 160. On this 2000 I will be getting 160, and on this 160 I also should get 8%, and 16.8 is 108, 16.8 128. So, this is what is the overall figure. That means I am getting this one as 6,000, and plus another 16.3 is 48, 480 plus 12, that is 492.8, I can consider 493. So, here 6,493. So, rightly answer the question. Well done, sir. Well understood. So, it is not necessary that you follow this method, you can follow the formula method also. Why I have preferred this method? Because I already know 25,000 and I need to find out the 8%, I am getting the round figure. So, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, interest on principal. On this 2,000 again 160 and 160, and on this 2,160 I already know on 2,160. On 160 I made one more calculation, but not necessary that you follow the same method. Whatever you feel comfortable, please follow that. So, the next one is here. Next one is here. Let me say that how many of you are comfortable. What is the compound interest on a sum of rupees 10,000 at the rate of 14% per annum for 2, 5 by 7 years? The year is given in the fraction, that is the only difference. There in the previous question, the compounding was 8 monthly, that was the difference. No, where is that 8 month? Did I miss somewhere? 8 month. Compounding 8 month, that was the change. In this particular question, we have a change in the year which is in fraction. How will you do that? Take your 30 seconds and I am sure some of you will answer the question. Come on my dear friends, it is a exam time. Approximate answer option 1, aim. Okay, okay. Can you check your answer once, aim? Can you check the answer? So, for first year 14%, for second year 14%. So, I am comfortable. What about the 5 by 7 years, what rate I will apply? So, I will apply that 14%, I will apply that 14% per annum, and I need 5 by 7 years, which is nothing but 10%. Okay. Okay, okay. 10% for 5 by 7 years, I will be applying 10%, because 14% for 12 months, then 5 by 7 years. How many, what percentage? So, the last part I will be applying 10%, first 2 years I will be applying 14% and 14%. Come on, no, yeah. So, these small things are there in the RRB and SSC, you will not find the complicated questions like bank PO and all. So, but there will be small changes like this. Try to answer the question. Did I give the time? Yes, I gave the time over here. So, I am doing along with you. So, let us work out on this. First, I will take the 14% of 10,000, which is nothing but 1,400. So, first year 1,400, second year 1,400 plus 14% of 1,400, which is 96, 196. 196, and then comes what percentage should I take for next 5 by 7 years. So, I need to take 10%. So, I will take the 10% of 10,000, that is nothing but 1,000 over here, plus 10% on the whole previous interest. Anyone answered it? Oh, Appal Naidu once again, 4296. 4296, option 2. Let me check Appal Naidu is correct or not. Yes, that is right, that is right. Well done my dear friend. So, I need to take the 10% on this whole. So, what is on this whole amount? That is 28 and 29. So, 29 and 96, I need to take the 10% on this. and which is nothing but close to 300. Is it not 10%? Close to 300. Sum of this should be my answer. Here 496 I get here, and here it is 3800. So, 3800 finally comes 96, 2 and 4, 4296 anywhere is there? Yes, option choice B. Option choice B. Aim well understood, and I really appreciate Appal Naidu, calculation is done well. Only you need to take care that 5 by 7 years is there. So, for 1 year 14%, then for 5 by 7 years what percentage calculation, that small changes is there. Now, I am moving on to the next one. Aim you also done well. The next question is over here. So, let me check that what is the informations we have in this particular question, and that is on a certain sum the compound interest compounded annually for the 4th year, for the 4th year is 15,000. What is that? So, on a certain sum the compound interest is 15,000 for 4th year. Okay. So, this is what is mentioned, that is for 4th year. I am just separating the fact for 4th year. Okay. 4th year compound interest is how much? 15,000 is given to us. This is CI, compound interest, and the same for 6th year. Now, we have the 6th year interest is also given to us, amount is given to us, no interest. So, interest is given to us, which is 25,350. So, this is also compound interest. So, what is the rate of interest? How do I get the rate of interest? Now, the period is not same. See that here from 1 to 4, 4 years, from 0 to 4, 4 years gap, and here it is 2 years gap. So, I cannot place them in the geometric progression formula, x by y is equal to y by z. How we do it? Let me see if some of you can answer the question here. I am giving 30 seconds for you to answer it. Come on, my dear friends. So, I am erasing all this ink writing because which is already there over here. This is for 4th year, this is the interest, and for 6th year, not after 6th year, 6th year, this is the interest. A certain sum, the compound interest for 4th year. It's okay. Now, answer this. Let me check how many of you are comfortable over here. Thirty. 30%, Appal Naidu has said 30%, AIM has said 30%. That is what a clarity you people have. Well done. And Chenna Rakesh, very good evening, my friend. So, you are also saying 30%. Okay, without waiting further, let me check whether 30% is correct or not. Yes, correct. Correct, my dear friend. So, I do not know how did you do this, but what I will consider is this is the amount, and this is the principal, and the time period, this is 4th year, this is 6th year. So, the time period is 2, n is equal to 2, and I need to find out the rate of interest. So, I will be writing in this way that is 25,350, A is equal to P into 1 plus. So, I can bring the P over here. So, what is P in this particular case? The P is 15,000. So, let us take this 15,000 over here directly. So, do not write too many steps. 15,000, which is equal to 1 plus R by 100, and what is R over here? That is what I need to find out, R by 100 to the whole power 2. The point to be noted in a compound interest, when it is power 2, then definitely you will get the other side in the form of power 2. then only the equation is possible, otherwise the equation not possible. If you are getting power 3 here, on the other side, right hand side also you will get power. So, you have already understood this, I am not spending too much of time on this, because you already answered the question. So, I will cancel this one with 15, this goes 100 times, I can see that 10 square. So, with 15 this goes 1 times, and then 15 one time, and 15 how many times, 6 times, will that be 6 times? 15, yes, and the next one is the 9 times. I can see that this is 13 by 10 whole square. So, I can write down this one is equal to 13 by 10, and the whole square I will cancel this one. Now, you understand, if I take the 1 on the other side, it is minus. So, that is 13 minus 10, which is equal to 3 by 10. So, you got R by 100 is equal to 3 by 10. Beautifully answered, this is 10 times, R is equal to 3 into 10, that is 30. So, 30% beautifully answer the question, my dear friend. So, that means you understand this concept. Let us move on to the next question over here, and is this. Okay. Doing well, my friends, 169 times. Yes, that is right, sir. Oh my God, Chinna Reddy has already said option 2. Option 2. He is very smart. Let me read the question. The difference between the compound interest in simple interest on rupees X at 9% per annum for 2 years is 20.25. So, what is the value of X? So, I need to find out the difference. Simple interest on rupees. So, X is the principal over here. So, I need to find out the principal, where the difference is given to us for 2 years. You know that the difference either for 2 years or for 3 years, the question will be option 2, option 2. Okay. Chinna Rakesh is saying 2400. How can he be so fast? How can he be so fast? Okay. Let's check your answer, my dear friend. Chinna Rakesh was said about the previous question. Come on, my dear friends, answer it. It is a practice. Together in the evening we are practicing it. Just do it for 6 months, 7 months, and then all the written exam will be over. Okay. Shall I, did I give the time to you? Okay, I did not give the time. Okay, but still I got the answer, and the aim has said option D. Whereas the Appal Naidu, okay, Buddha, very good evening Buddha, and welcome to the platform, and Appal Naidu is saying 2500. So, probably you are directly working on it. So, there is a small formula, there is nothing, so many formula we remember it. So, there is nothing wrong if you remember one formula, that D2 is equal to difference of simple and compound interest for 2 years is equal to P into R by 100 to the whole power 2. It is a very small formula. We remember so many formulas for, so you can remember this formula. I need the P over here, whereas the difference is already given to us, that is 21 by 4. So, that is nothing 21 by 4. So, 81 by 4. So, I can write down this one as 81 by 4 is equal to P into R by 100, and that is what the 9 is already there. So, 9 by 100 to the whole power 2, and 9 square is 81. Up to this, if you have done, your answer is ready. Okay, okay, that is good, Appal Naidu. That is good, that is good. You can also do this way, that is right. So, this is the and if you want to apply the formula, there is a very small formula, do not write the formula, simply write down this one. Here you know that 9 square is there, 81. So, this 81 gets cancelled over here, and here 2 zeros will be placed. So, this comes 25 followed by 2 zeros. So, P is equal to 2500. So, is that right? Is that right? 2500? Yeah, that's good. That's good. Appalnaidu, Venkat, Buddha, do you agree here? Okay. Let me give you another question, and the next question is this. Next question is this. The sum of money compound interest become 3 times in 4 years. Okay, this is a simple question. I know Appalnaidu, AIM, all other people knows that. 3 times in compound interest, then the same interest it will become 27 times in how many years? I do not need to give the time for this question. You know it, you know it. Buddha, you know it. Okay. Is it 12? See that it is bombarded. So, let me check that the answer is 12. Yeah, that is right. So, what do you know? Let me explain. If I am correct, please confirm that. The in 4 years it is 3 times, and this is 27 times, which is 3 to the power 3. So, this 3 into 4, that comes 12, that is your answer. Even without writing, you can answer this question. But just for the reference, let me write down that is 3 times is 4 years. Now, 27, which is 3 to the power 3 times in how many years? So, these two has to be multiplied, that is this 4 and this power 3. So, 4 into 3, which is nothing but 12. Okay, my dear friends, let us take the next question here, and the next question is this. Okay. So, what is this question? The sum of the money is become 11,880 in 4 years, that means this is the amount, and 17,820 in 6 years. Okay, on compound interest, if the interest compounded annually, rate of interest is not there. So, what is the half of this sum? I need to find out the sum. What I know is the amount after 4 years, amount of 4 years and the amount of 6 years, that is all. We do not have the rate of interest, and you are asked to find out what is the half of the sum. That means, you need to find out the sum, just make half of it. Okay. Will you be able to answer the question? Take 30 seconds, think of it, and so nicely you people responded. It is good. I feel so happy that okay, we are discussing. Sometimes when I get the free time, I go to library and discuss some maths with the people who are preparing exams or the maths or reasoning. So, I feel so happy with through this ACE online I am able to connect with you. The Venkat is saying option C. I think you have said for the previous question. You have said for the previous question. Okay. Come on, time is up. I know the 30 second will not be sufficient for this. 11,880. I am just on the other side over here. In 4 years and in 2 years. Okay. Anyone answered it? Say that in the exam what actually we are going to do is this will be this amount. How do I write this amount here? That is 11,880 is equal to P into 1 plus, and the what is P I do not know, 1 plus R by 100, even I do not know R to the whole power 6, and we write in this way. In normal case, the another amount is there, that is 17,820, which is nothing but P into 1 plus R by 100 to the whole power, this is 4. This is 4 and this is 6. So, I will consider this equation 2 and I will consider this equation 1. So, usually what we do, divide the equation 2 by 1. So, the moment where you divide the equation 2 by 1, this gets cancelled, P P gets cancelled, and here 6 minus 2, that is 1. So, we directly write, in the practice we directly write 1 plus r by 100 to the whole power, that is, this is 6 years and this is 4 years, the difference is 2, and which is equal to. So, 6 years, that is 17,820, and 4 years, that is 11,880. That is, we directly write in this exam. If you are previously prepared the questions like this, come on, do the calculation. If I calculate it, my speed will increase, but not yours. So, I am getting P what will I get over here? I need the P. Okay. Once I get the R, half the sum. Once you get the P, you can make the half of it. Yes or not? Yes. Now, you are dividing it, right? Anyone? Try to answer this question, my dear friend. What is this value? What is this value? Tell me what, when I cancel this part, how much will I get over here? With 4, both the numbers, with 2, both the numbers are getting cancelled. Let us cancel with 2. So, this is 5 times, this is 9 times, this is 4 times, and with 2, this is 8 times, this 9 times, and this again 1 times, and both are getting cancelled by 9, because we know the 9 divisibility rule. If the sum of the digit divisible by 9, the whole number is divisible by 9. So, I am going through the same method over here. So, that is 81, 981, 9981, and here this is 9654, am I right? 9654 and 9654, with 33 this gets cancelled, with 33 this gets cancelled. I am getting this as 3 by 2. So, if I take out the square from here, I will be getting this one as 9 by 4. So, what do I get? 1 plus r by 100 is equal to 9 by 4. So, in any one of the equation, can you replace this 1 plus r by 100? In the first one, I will replace 1 plus r by 100. So, let us write down this one here. So, this is slightly more writing part is there here in this particular model when the time is not seen. So, here that is which one? 1 plus r by 100. So, A is equal to, that is 11,880 is equal to P into 1 plus r by 100, that is 9 by 4 to the whole power. It says how much? It is 4, right? Am I getting 6 years and 4 years? So, will I get the power 4 over here? Yes, I will get the power 4 over here, or else what I can do is, it is okay, power 2. Did I slip somewhere? 11,880. So, 3 by 2, let it be power 2. In that case, here it is power 2, 3 by 2, then power 4, 9 by 4. So, this comes 9 by 4, that is all. The remaining part is cancellation. Oh, good, good, good. The interest, sir. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So, slightly because of the flash of light, I am not able to see the question properly, but thank you. The interest. How much is your answer then? 2640. Do you agree here? Anyone agree here? 2640? 2640, this is what the final step is there. So, will this get cancelled by 9? So, I can see that some of the digits are divisible by 9, therefore, the number will be divisible by 9. Now, you can answer the question, my young friends. So, if you have any doubt, you can once again go through this. So, with 9 when I cancel this one, 9 1 9 and I left with 28, 9 3 27. I left with 16, 9 2 18 and 0 multiplied by 4, 0 and 8 and 13 4 is 52, 5 2 8 0 and it is said half of the sum. So, let me check your okay, Chinna Rakesh, rightly said, yes. So, what you said your answer 2640, let me check, you are right. Oh, wonderful, Chinna Rakesh, you are right, rest of my friends are also right. So, I need the half of the sum, it is said. See, the small wording will be there at the end of the question, middle of the question, please take care of that. So, what will be half of this? The half of 52 is 27 and followed by not 27, 26, 26 and 40, you rightly said 2640. So, did you understand? If you get the model of this type, then directly write the white one which I am writing here. The difference here, the 6 years and 4 years, the difference is 2 years, 1 plus r by 100 to the whole power 2, which is equal to the bigger one by the smaller amount, and you will be getting the rest part of it. But if you want to go learn systematically, then write down this part properly. Moving on to the next question, my dear friends, and is here, and is here. Let me read the question and then I will explain, I will give time for you. A sum of rupees 20,000 was divided in two parts. One part is lent at simple interest at 6% per annum, simple interest, okay, and the other is at 10% per annum. At the end of 3 years, the an amount of rupees 5,400 was earned from two parts together. Now, what was the amount invested at 10% per annum? This 10% per annum. Yes, my friends. So, answer the question. I will be giving 30 seconds for you. Probably 30 seconds may be less for you, but it is okay. Some of you are highly talented, you can do that. Look at this, Appal Naidu has answered it 15,000. Now, while I was reading, I understand that while I was reading, Appal Naidu was already working on it because he knows what to do, how to solve this question. He already knows it, and that is the reason he did not think how to answer the question. He started solving the question. Okay, that is good. So, what I can do is I can go for two way. For 3 years, if it is 54,000, for 1 year how much? 1800, 18 is 54. So, 1800 interest on 20,000 is what percentage is the mean interest on 20,000? Probably Appal Naidu might have done in the same way 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 4. So, he find that 9% is the mean rate of interest. And after that, what Appal Naidu must have done, I am sure he used the alligation mixture method, that is the lower rate of interest is 6%, higher rate of interest is 10%, mean interest is 9%, this will give you the capital ratio. So, here it is 1 and here it is 3. So, capital ratio 1:3, and I need this 10%, how much is invested at 10% per annum, that means out of 4 parts I need 3 parts. So, quickly Appal Naidu must have calculated that this 20,000 is there. So, I know If it is 4 part, then 1 part is 5,000, then 3 part is nothing but 15,000. That's your that's the answer. So, okay, B. Well done, well done. Chinna Rakesh, well done. And how about Buddha? Buddha is there on the board. The next question for you is yeah, 15,000. That's right. Now, take this question. I will read the question first and then I will give time for you to answer it. The X lent a total of 36,000 for 2 persons X and Z in 2 parts on simple interest. 36,000 in 2 parts, some money to X and some money to Y in simple interest. Now, the rate of interest being 5% per annum and 10% per annum respectively, that is for Y and this is for Z, such that the amount from Y in 10 years, amount principal plus interest is equal to, a equation will form, the amount from Z in 11 years. What is the question? Then how much amount is lent to Y? Now, think of it in 30 seconds, you may answer the question, may not answer the question, that does not matter. So, you are learning, you are practicing, that is what is important to improve the understanding of the question in the exam very quickly, how to solve it. And in the process, your calculation speed will also increase. So, anyone 24,000, option D 24,000. You have 4 options are there, A to E, 4 options are there. 24,000, option A, Appal Naidu. While I was reading the question, I know the Appal Naidu has started answering the question. I will tell you what Appal Naidu has did it. The Appal Naidu was looking at this one equal to is there. So, let us assume that out of 36,000, this is Y plus Z, which is equal to 36,000, no need of writing. So, the Y money is Y and the Z money is Z. So, here the 5% for how many years? The first one for 10 years. So, 5% for 1 year, then for 10 years 5 into 10, 50%. So, 50% of Y which is equal to, that is what Appal Naidu has done, I know, that is the reason so fast he answered the question. That is 10% for 11 years, that comes 110, and it is said about the amount. So, it is 150%, and here 10% for 11 years, 110 plus 100, that is principal, 210% of Z. That is how we worked out. So, what is the ratio of X to Z? The ratio of X to Z is 21, am I making any mistake? No, 0, 0 and with 3, 7 times and 5 times, 7 by 5, we got the X to Y to Z ratio. So, you are asked to find out how much money is given to Y. So, 7 part is given. What is the total parts? The total part is 12,000. What is the total money? 36,000. What is 1 part? 36,000 divided by 12, that comes 3,000. For 1 part 3,000, then 7 part, 7 3 20, will that be 21,000? Yes, my dear friends, 21,000? Yes, 7 3, 21,000. Okay, that's correct. Option D. So, correctly answer the question. So, after that there is another class is there, the current affairs class is there. So, I need to conclude the class over here. So, I think tomorrow I do not have the class, I will be having alternate class, but please subscribe the channel, check it, and if it is there, I will enjoy with you solving the question in the shortest way. With this, thank you very much and wish you all the best to all of you. Yes, Buddha, thank you. If you liked it, then press the like button. Yes, Anusha, thank you. Okay, Aim, thank you.